Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky, and this is the daily version. Hopefully, I'm not black on the screen still.
Why were you black before?
There's something to do with Facebook. It just doesn't like the connection.
Huh.
But when I was by myself on Monday, didn't have it. But when I do two people, unfortunately, sometimes I'm black for a second, and then I come in.
Wow.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Well, diversity.
But it's not LinkedIn or it's not, on YouTube. It's just Facebook.
So they'll probably fix that problem next week.
Probably never.
Yeah. No. Well, right out there is Anaheim. Been meetings at the California Association of Realtors event, our last business meetings of the year. And yesterday, did you do that?
Yeah, I can't, but it's hard to see.
Yeah, I was not able to make it any larger.
What's that arrow right?
Oh, that's probably too large, huh?
Yeah, it's too large. That's what she said.
Yeah, never had that.
That's
problem.
fine. We can see it. It's 460 sales
closed,
right,
for the week, and that's down a lot.
No, that's the average.
Well, no, but it was in the 500s last week, if you remember. So
right, that's what I'm saying, though. But
we're back to average, yeah.
Yeah, 420 was our average before. So
yeah, that's stupid number.
Yeah,
it's 420.
415. Yeah. So go ahead.
512 pending sales for the week, and this is the week ending last week, and in 625 new listings per day in the state of California. So pretty average. The story's the same. We can change the music, but the dance will probably remain the same too. Just no inventory.
Right, and 15% thinks sales will be up. 15% thinks they're going to be down, and then 21% thinks they're going to be listings. More listings. Yeah,
and the other 85% is just getting out of the business.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's what's happening a lot. I mean, I'm hearing stories of all these agents who are flipping homes and stuck with them, paying $8,000 a month for condo payments and stuff like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Because they use that really, really high interest rate, which is okay for short term, but not in this market. So,
well, the sad thing is that in a market like this, when you absolutely know that,
I was going to tell you stay forward because you look better staying forward. There
okay. When there's no inventory, you bet on the come that there's no inventory. I'm going to do a nice job with the flip, and of course, people are going to pay my price for the flip, so I can get out of this thing and not lose any money. And you got to really look at your flips and say, what is the actual price you can get for this thing? Not what do you have in it, and hopefully you can get it out, because it's still not that market.
Well, and it's the $1 million stuff is only if they're paying cash, and otherwise it's the 500 and below, 517 and below in our area.
Right, so, absolutely.
Which is FHA, conventional, and VA. And the numbers, that's 10, almost 11% is always going to be VA. 20 some percent is going to be FHA, and the residual is going to be conventional.
So. Yeah, talking with an agent yesterday, and he's got a piece of property in the Stockton area, so San Joaquin Valley, and he says, for all intents and purposes, it looks like he's priced exactly where it should be based on previous comps. However, it's sitting there. It's been 2 weeks. It's sitting there. There's no offers. There's very little activity after the first week. And I said, what's your FHA loan limit there? And, it's like, I think it's in San Joaquin, is it like 570 or 580?
Yeah, it's pretty high.
Yeah. And he's priced at 625. And I said, there's your problem. You're in that limbo land where you're in between the max what FHA will finance. You're still available for VA, so put we love vets on your marketing material, and maybe you can get a VA offer. But it's that sweet spot in an area, I think, that probably doesn't warrant, other than the house is very nice, probably doesn't warrant that over $600,000 price tag.
Right, but I think you could. I haven't figured the number, but he can go 3.5% above that, right?
Correct.
570.
Yeah.
So, what's that?
That would be 18,000.
That'd be another 19,000. Almost 20,000 above that. So he could get 590. So if he could drop it to 590, he would be in that price point.
He would be in that sweet spot.
Yeah, so that they could actually do the 3.5 down, or 4% down.
I'm going to go ahead. I still have my workout clothes on. I'm going to go ahead and run down and tell him.
All right, you do that. Smart ass. Well, I'm just saying that's what you have to look at.
Yeah,
you have to look at
that.
because everybody looks at the loan amount, but they don't look at purchase price, right?
Right.
What the max purchase price is. But
Well,
the bond, and just so you know, the bond market's rallying today because they think the Fed's going to come out and say, "Oh, we're not doing anything," and I want them to come out and say, "We're just
doing something."
Yeah. So that's the only news today is the Fed, whatever they're going to say. Mortgage applications were kind of up last week a little bit for purchases, like 5%, so like 2 more. But refinances are still down. Shocking.
Oh yeah, I am shocked. I'm absolutely shocked.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
We talked about everything yesterday. There's not a lot of news. I searched everywhere today. So.
Well, here's the market in Stanislaus right now. I'm not going to share the screen, but I'm going to tell you, there's a whole 411 active listings on the market, and I think go away. And I think if I can get this to work, being on a little tiny laptop without 2 screens is a pain in the butt. 2,349 closed transactions in Stanislaus County since the beginning of the year. 2,349.
It's almost 9 months.
Yeah. It's already the 20th of September.
I know we're going to be in October before you know it.
Yeah. So
a fourth of my presidency is almost done.
Are you looking forward to that?
No, because this is my 3rd board meeting today.
Yeah, so. That's true. Which is crazy. It seems like just yesterday you became pres.
Yeah. And by the way, you're voted in, so you can't run away.
Oh, I can't run away? I'm going to transfer to Sacramento. I'm going to move all my business there. Oh, wait, I don't have any business.
Yeah. And by the way, John Anderson said he'll probably stay on if you ask him.
Oh, I will ask him. That's awesome. Yeah. I know that's a very tough job.
Still just 2 people, the same 2 people I talked to. I didn't ask them.
Okay. All right. Was Adam there?
Yeah. No one needs to know.
So. Nobody is. So today is the 44th anniversary of my buddy who we had on radio a while ago, Patrick Wallace. 44 years in the business as a broker today.
Yeah, but he's not using it as a broker today.
No, he's an AE, but he still has his broker's license. And I thought that's pretty cool. He's not in jail or
his number is what 00000
I think it's
500.
Yeah. I'll have to look at his number. It's down there.
It's got to be pretty low because I've had mine since my sales since 91, and then I got my brokers in 95, but it's the same number. And
yeah, I've got my sales in 90. So, which
that was
seems
a bad year.
It was an interesting year to learn.
91 was bad into 92.
Yeah.
You had 93 was okay. 94 was bad.
Yep.
And 95, 96, 98 was good.
98 was great. I liked 98. It was fun. Yeah. So that's about all the facts I got, Jack.
Yeah, there wasn't, like I said, there wasn't a lot of stuff out there. I even looked for other stuff, but I had the board meeting this morning. So everybody keeps talking about how there's no inventory nationwide. And then the big thing is all over TikTok is about how Remax had to pay and what that's going to do to the buyer seller arrangement when it comes to that. And one guy in TikTok in Nevada is like, you don't need a salesperson to buy a house. You just need an attorney. Really, attorney's going to look at the contract. They're not going to help you with inspecting the house and all that other stuff.
And make sure that you have all the disclosures you're supposed to have, and which 90% of the disclosures are just CYA disclosures.
Well, I guarantee the new thing's going to be, here's what we want you to do if you come through us, and this is what you agree to pay for. It's not mandatory, but this is what you're agreeing. It's going to be a new disclosure. I guarantee you.
Well, we get 7 new disclosures every.
I'm just saying that's what I see it's happening.
Yeah,
that and more people might go with a listing. You know what I mean? There's going to be one person who does it all, but you can't protect both people.
Yeah, I saw yesterday we have 6 or 7 new contracts coming out, or new paperwork coming out. Short-term rentals, another lease agreement, some other stuff going on that'll be hitting our zip forms near us.
Have they talked about the Remax thing at all, or what they see going forward, what they plan on? And I don't mean just Remax in general. It's a bunch of them.
Well, it's the whole DOJ thing. We call it the DOJ thing, but there's a couple meetings today that I'm sure I'll be hearing some stuff on that this afternoon.
Not that we need to talk about. I just was curious myself.
Yeah, no. There's scuttlebutt in the hallway, but half of the scuttlebutt that you hear is just someone's interpretation of what they heard, like the campfire song or whatever, or the telephone game, where you start off a story and it's a completely different story when you get back all the way around. It's hard to take hallway talk as serious.
Yeah, scuttlebutt, as we call it. Scuttlebutt
in the Navy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I have for today.
Cool.
That was a short meeting. We'll be back tomorrow with more information. We hope
more information. Yes, I do.
We'll know by then what the Fed has done and everything else.
This is true. Yep. Yeah. All right.
Make it a great day. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
Right out there.